Tempest in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG3, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Black metal flow, pounding beats to inside. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Drink to the mood, coffee for every dude. Have fun, enjoy the show. Let this channel grow. Let's enjoy the show. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Drink to the mood, coffee for every dude.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, so I got some sad news. I got to step away for a minute because I forgot to do my morning rounds like I normally do.
Oops.
So I'm going to blow up the most colorful thing on screen
Ah! Oh.
and let him talk about what they were talking about in the back scene.
What were we talking about in the backseat? Oh, video games. So we were debating, Jesse and I, whether or not Battlefront or Battlefront 2 was better.
For clarification, we are talking about the modern day, new EA release ones, not the original Battlefronts.
Yeah.
The best.
Oh, of course, the originals are always the better ones. But we were thinking. I was just thinking, Battlefront 2 is really not as good as the first one.
Good morning, Mr. KJ.
Good morning.
Never heard of it.
That's it. Yeah, that's in chat right now.
You've been
Good
up
morning.
by Mr. Hillbilly. You're at Mr. KJ now.
It's Mr. KJ.
Mr. KJ, right. You have
You're
a
like one of those
title
people
now.
that's got a PhD and really wants somebody to use their name as doctor.
Yes,
It's
that's
doctor.
right.
I worked those extra years to get my PhD.
That's right.
I guess legally that's you can, that's considered part, can be part of your name if you want it to be once you get a doctor. Like,
Once you get a doctorate, you can use doctor or you can use
as part of your name. I mean, just like Mr. I
Right.
guess it falls in the place of that. Hey, Mister.
Well, it's the same
Hello,
thing
everybody.
if you're
Hello.
It's the same thing if
Hello.
you're a lawyer. They just call them lawyers. They don't call them doctors, but they're a doctor of law. They get their PhD.
But I do,
doctor.
yeah.
Well, you only
Yeah.
consider a doctor if you get a doctorate in something. So,
Right.
PhD gives you the title PhD, not a doctor.
Well, the PhD. Well, I think PhD in law is a doctorate, and maybe in other things you're right. If you're a PhD, you've got a PhD in art.
I don't know how that works. All I know is like words.
Words. I'm thinking of words. Let's the hell out of chat. We got Mrs. Hillbilly. Whoop, whoop. Good morning, everyone. Whoop, whoop.
Hey, Mrs. Hillbilly. Good morning.
We got a rare and wild, hard to find cane shaker in chat.
What's up, Cane Shaker? Welcome back.
Glad you got your setup back up in order. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, backwoods collector. Backwoods planting the trees twice. So you don't have to.
Backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah,
What-
guys.
Welcome back, Cane Checker.
Yeah, welcome back, Cane Checker. Cane Checker,
Yeah.
what's up? What's up? Oh,
Good
man.
morning.
So, sorry about that. I forgot to do my normal rounds before we start because we were talking about stuff in the background and I just totally spaced everything off. Totally spaced everything off. Instead of being like, hey, everybody, got to do responsible stuff. Let's do it. I had to do it during the show.
What? Being responsible?
Being responsible.
That's against the rules on this show.
Oh,
Uh,
tell me about
But just being nice.
you know, for it's all right. For my lack of responsibility, we'll punish KJ by putting him into work.
Put him to work.
Yeah.
I don't know how much work he can get. He has a head in a jar, and I have coffee in a cup.
That's right.
Woo-hoo.
Coffee in a cup. Yeah, I mean KJ's already tired from all the work he's been putting through lately.
Yep, he's been doing a lot of work.
I know this work thing he does, man. It just totally works him out to a
it's
complete tired sleep.
insanity. Listen to
You
this
know.
insanity.
I didn't think KJ could do as much work as he does, but
Right?
dang, he does a lot of work.
You know, it's a Wednesday, right? Like the first day to say that word. My ears are almost bleeding from it now.
Thank you.
Really.
Well, George.
Work is only work if you don't enjoy it. But if you enjoy your work, work can be good for you. I mean, just like my channel, for example. I work on my channel all the time, and I love doing my work.
Mm-hmm. K-Shaker says he's a PhD, a pretty heavy dad.
Whoa!
Ooh, there you
Right.
go.
At least saying that's not cringy. It's not as cringy as people who say I'm fat. You know, PHAT fat. Like, who you fooling? Who you fooling? Who you trying to fool?
Who are you trying to fool?
That's
So-
totally inappropriate, bruh.
Totally inappropriate. But all right. But hey, I got some news yesterday. I was at the store at a Walmart, and they actually had something I haven't seen at Walmart for a while. I don't know if you know what this is, but look at that.
Ooh,
Lincoln
Park.
Park.
Lincoln
Ooh.
Park.
Nice.
A CD, even.
Yeah, exactly. A physical media.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I got this. That's because I had some Christmas funds I got to spend. I got this when I saw it. Then I know some people cringe at this, but I really like this band.
Nickelback. Oh, yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
I used to listen to them in the 90s.
it's the best
This is just everything I
Hey,
grew up
you know,
listening to.
I Nickelback grew on me. It was one of those ones that took a minute, but it grew on me.
right.
Yes.
I have to
Good
say,
idea.
Nickelback, I didn't quite realize what the lyrics were about for a lot of their songs
Mm.
until, you know, someone on a few of them, someone sort of said, "You do realize what this is about?" And I'm like, "What?" And then I
Mhm.
sat down and actually listened to the lyrics. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I still like
Nickelback,
the
yeah.
song, but I didn't realize that was what it was about.
Well,
There's a
you
lot
know,
of songs. If you listen to the lyrics, they tell you what the song's about.
Yeah.
In fact, one of the things about listening to a song I like doing is listening to the lyrics so I know what I'm jamming to.
Yeah, it took me a long time to like the 90s bands. It took me a long time.
Kane Checker says all you viewers under 30 are asking, what the hell is a CD?
It's a certificate of deposit.
Right. A CD. That's right.
A CD.
The crazy part is about these two things is, I mean, one, there weren't the only ones there. These are the two best things there. If they had it, like I was looking for American Idiot while I was there too, because they had like a random selection of CDs because they got like this older one and this newer one. So I was hoping to find American Idiot there, but they didn't have it.
Yep.
But like the fact that they were right under the records, like you had the records, the big display records up there on their little shelf, and underneath it was all these CDs, all miscellaneously put there. I'm like, You know, since wanting to collect albums I want from the early years of my life, I'm like, that's a pretty cool deal. And I know kjcgdude is trying to put me together a collection. These are not 1990s, so I know they're safe from.
Okay.
Yeah, these are 2000s and above. I mean,
I thought Nickelback came in the late 90s, like 99, 90, 98.
probably like 2000.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when they got big. They got big off the Spider-Man film.
Well, they got big in the 2000s, but I think they started in the late 90s.
Right, but this is also not an album. This is the best of.
Well, that's still an album. That's the best one to get, is because you get all their good stuff from all their albums. You don't have to buy all their albums.
Well, yeah, this is volume 1 apparently, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for volume 2, if there ever is one. But it's pretty cool. Physical media is making a comeback.
I didn't know they sold CDs in stores anymore.
I didn't know that either until I saw it. I already traversed the store once around before we even saw them, so seeing them was a double surprise because I passed them up like twice.
It's unusual.
It's
So what do you?
unusual.
So yeah,
Someone.
but they're not. But they're not in the jewel case. They're just in a paper wrapping, right?
This one's in a paper cardboard wrapping. This is in a jewel case.
Oh, okay.
So it depends on the album.
The album. Yeah.
Karma,
Nice.
chameleon. You listen to
I hate-
music. You listen to
hate that song.
music.
I hate that song.
You can hate it.
I
I
hate
know
it.
people. I know people will love it.
I hate it because your mom played that every day for hours. The same album every day,
Wow.
7 days a week. Yes, I hated it.
You learn to hate it. You didn't hate it. You learned to hate it. So there's
I
a part of
did.
you that liked the song before you heard too much of it.
Right.
That's what happened with Nickelback back in the day. They got so popular, people started requesting their songs on the radio, and people were playing them everywhere. People got sick of it because they heard it all the time.
Oh, that's what happened. You get too much.
I tipped the
exposure.
DJ, but then he played Nickelback, so I wanted the same thing. My Nickelback.
Nickelback. Yeah, Nickelback. That's a good one, Cowboy.
Right.
You know, just to get off the subject for a second, I like your background, KJ. That is
The ink
really
spill.
cool. Yes, that is. I've been admiring that. It's really good.
It's one of the dilemmas of living in a cartoon world when the ink spills.
Yeah.
Oh, not the chemicals. What is it? What is it called?
Dip.
Dip, yeah. Not dip.
Not dip. Wow.
Paint removal.
All right.
You know, Dip from Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Classic.
Roger Rabbit. Yes. Everybody thought it was a children's film, but
It was a children's show until that very last part.
Until that very last part. And now nobody ever will think of patty cake the same way again.
That's right. Like the third act when everything got so adult.
yes.
Yep.
Well, who knew? You know,
Right?
who knew?
It's crazy. But anyway, away from that subject, more towards the future. I heard that someone has a birthday tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I wonder
Is it
who that is.
Hillbilly? Is that Hillbilly?
Or KJ, one of the two.
Hmm.
I wonder who it is.
Is it you,
I
KJ?
think
that has a
it
birthday
might be
tomorrow?
the bloodthirsty conqueror.
Well, from the way I understood it, I wasn't allowed to celebrate birthdays anymore. So I would blame the hillbilly.
Nah, so it must be Hillbilly's birthday tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh,
It is mine.
Turn the big
Hillbilly.
5-0.
Big 5-0. Wow.
Somebody better call the 5-0 because hillbilly's gonna light this place up. I don't know. I made this up.
The whole state of Kentucky is going to celebrate it.
Right.
Fireworks.
I get to celebrate at the doctor's office at 3:30.
Yep. It's going for our consultation. Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
You know,
well, that's not good. You can't
know
go
what
to
they say.
doctors on your birthday.
Celebrating your birthday with a millionaire is a fun time to have a birthday.
Oh yeah.
But I guess not when you're paying them.
Yep.
Yeah,
but I will be putting a short out tomorrow afternoon when I get home from the doctor's office.
All right, but hey. Hey.
Well, I'm going to say happy birthday because I don't know if I'll be on the show tomorrow. I got to do my thing.
Your thing. But hello, you got any plans? You got any plans for tomorrow, before or after the appointment? Are you gonna celebrate your birthday in some way?
Me?
You're the only one having a birthday tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, no. That's nothing much, but just another day, pretty much. To me, it's all it is.
Just another day. Another day. Dude,
it's a milestone.
You're turning 50. You're on top of the hill at this age.
That's right.
True. Very true.
That's right.
I mean, if your cake doesn't have 50 candles for you to slobber over.
That's right. They're shipping 50 of those candles that don't go out.
Right? Those quick candles.
Yes.
So you're just blowing those candles like, until you pass out.
I'm hoping to get some more magic cards or something magic related tomorrow. I never know, may not. And if I don't, that's fine. Because money's kind of tight here, so it might happen later on this month.
Well, it'll be fun to see what you can do. I mean, maybe someone can cook you a nice big meal for tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Muskrat and grits. Mm.
Well, I think anything food sounds good to Hillbilly.
Okay, it does.
Yes. And not to ignore you, we got Time Capsule. Who says working
Time Capsule?
This is working in this frozen tundra sucks. No, don't work in the frozen tundra.
No.
Time Capsule.
That's funny.
I'm surprised. When he says working in the frozen tundra, he's talking about that place outside of time and outside of the planet where he can control things, where he can rearrange history. That's what he's talking about. He's not talking about some place on Earth.
Yes. Yes. Frozen tundra. Yeah,
that's right. Facts.
Facts. That is funny. Time Capsule. Facts.
That's right. But hey, we're having a good time here. We're having a good time. Don't stop me now.
Time Capsule has 8 subscribers.
Yeah, wow.
Nice.
For someone who doesn't have a channel, really, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty good. People, it must be his attractive subscribability personality.
Probably.
I would subscribe to that thought process.
All right.
Yes.
But still.
Can you wish subscribers?
You can always wish for more subscribers, but you want to enjoy and love the ones you have.
Yep.
Yes.
So don't rush it. Just enjoy the company. Because you know why? Here's a fact. A lot of people don't find happiness today because they look for happiness in the future.
That's right. You got to live in the present, not the past. And you sure can't live in the future, Dave Leggett.
Dang, Leggett.
You can work towards your future, but you can't live it until it gets there.
Right.
That's right.
Working for the future is one thing you want to do, but looking for happiness in the future is not going to help you find happiness in the present.
Correct.
Right.
That's how deep this just got.
Just remember, there's a moment of time. There's a moment in time that you'll love and you'll like, and it's already passed.
Oh my lord! But now thinking of times you love, times you've had, times you've gone, times you need, times you go, times you flow. You got the bumper of the show.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. So many creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Well, look at us.
Topic.
We're having a blast, having a chat, having a conversation, just about random stuff. We're about random stuff, trying to wake up, having good stuff. If you need to wake up, just shake your head like this. Sometimes helps.
My kitty does that. My kitty does that.
That's right. Hellwheeler looks like she's talking, but she's muted.
Yep.
I don't know.
I guess she doesn't realize she's muted.
Why not?
Or she's talking to somebody.
She could be talking to somebody.
Could be.
KJ says the future holds a key, and I need that key to get out of the dang door. That's right.
That's right, Ken.
But we need to get back on track to things where things are going back on track. We need to find ourselves stepping back, but going back without slacking. We need to be attacking the subject of the day, and that's being blocked by one segment of the day. And Hillbilly knows that segment of the day. Hillbilly, where are we going now?
Well, it's the card of the day.
Card of the day. Combo breaker.
Hey, Star location.
Ooh, nice.
It's such a fun card. Such a fun card. It's a board wipe, everybody.
Nice.
Mm.
Board wipe and still.
That's a board wipe that draws an opponent a card if you want to, and it returns a creature card that was board wiped to the battlefield on your side. Yeah.
Yep. So you bring one of your creatures back, or you just steal one of your opponent's creatures.
Yeah, that's right. I was just reading that. I read that, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. Pretty nuts. It lets you steal a creature. Really cool. This card is fun. If you're not running a board wipe in your deck, what are you doing? Run board wipes in your deck. Run 15 of them, 20 of them. Tortoise approves. Hillbilly loves it when you board wipe his board state like 15 times in a game.
Oh, yeah.
Board wiping is the best way. You want to get smiles on your face? Board wipe away. You want to get rich quick in Magic the Gathering? Board wipe away. You want to be successful in Magic the Gathering? Board wipe away. Board wipes. It's the best way to play Magic.
Yes.
Hashtag not legal advice.
Right?
It's great if you're the one doing the board wipe.
Right.
I don't feel the opponent that's so great.
Well, you do not have to gift that card.
You don't. You can just board wipe.
You play this for 5, cast it, and just destroy all creatures.
Or I can gift a card and get something back. Woo!
Right. You can give them a card, and then you'll get a creature back onto the battlefield.
That's right. And and this card is sponsored by Morning Coffee Podcast. Crossing Guard approved.
I saw that on you the other day.
Yeah.
Very bright.
It is bright.
It made you look smart.
Oh, yeah. That's what happens. But now on to some pictures of the day. There's a theme to picture of the day. So I've decided that I no longer want to be an adult. So if anyone needs me, I'll be in the couch cushion for coloring.
I actually used to do this when I was a kid.
Used to? What's stopping you from doing it now?
My bones. I found out I had a bone in my legs. Now I can't do it.
Oh no. I can, but like you can make forts. You can get like tall poles and put blankets on them and make tents and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember doing that.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the consequences of my friend being helpful. I've fallen off the sofa and I'm stuck and can't get up. So their way of helping me is to instead cover me up around with cushions and go, "Well, you're in a fort now. You don't need to worry about moving."
Right? That's funny. You're in a fort. That's the
Is that consent?
Oh my lord. Let's calm that one down.
Yeah.
I don't want to
build her into a fort. I just thought, I mean,
so I don't want you can't make me.
No, you can't.
No. Sometimes you gotta grow up.
Sometimes
you don't have to grow up all the way.
As Time Capsule knows, you can't run away from time.
That's right. Right. But that's a picture of me running away from adulting.
Adulting.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
The act of being an adult.
Yeah.
Adulting. Used in a sentence as a verb.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. This brings back an old song. I believe I can fly.
I believe in magic.
I believe I can hide away from being an adult. I dream about it every night and day. I don't want to grow up anymore anyway. Not kidding.
You're kidding.
Next picture. So I can't adult today. Please don't make me adult.
That's me. I want to be an adult today.
Say no to adulting.
Well,
Is that a dog's paw or is that her hand? A hand.
There's a hand by its leg, and there's two legs hanging out at the back end.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean.
You can tell us
you can tell this is a real picture. This picture is taken from before AI times.
Yeah, I think I've seen this on Facebook for like a long time.
Yeah, this is not the first time.
Not the meme, but the picture itself.
Right. And you can tell this. You can tell this about this picture because of the PPI is not that great.
Huh.
Yeah. But thinking of AI, boom. Yeah, if I could just not adult today, that would be great.
Well, I don't know. Who is that?
It is the ultimate movie about not adulting. Just saying.
It's about the office.
And Jess probably still hasn't watched it.
Well, you can't just expect anyone just to pull up any movie from anywhere, especially this old, and be like, "I'm going to watch this movie."
Yes. Especially now on the internet when they don't allow you to watch movies on the internet.
Right? On the internet. The internet's a bad place for movies. Like that's why they have streaming services. They're proven.
Yep.
I mean, we know one person who had computer problems a while back ago because they kept going through the other sites to get other movies and other games. Yeah.
But me.
Well, yeah. I'm only mentioning it because the person's not here.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Right? But still, well, even when they're here, they're sometimes not here. Let's just say that.
They're here, they're not here.
But still, back on track. Those are pictures of the day. If you have a picture of the day you want to share with us, yours truly, the Super Fast Tortoise Show, you can become a part of Discord and share pictures of the day there and be like, look, I got a picture of the day. Make sure it's safe for work, something that's safe for viewing, and you'll get a shout out on the channel when your picture's shared. And with the question of the day, it goes the same way. So let's get to the question of the day.
Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day.
The question of the day is brought to you by yours truly because my AI website doesn't work anymore. It's sad. That's not my fault. It's the fact that they talk about now having a capture card thing reading, and there's no capture card on the thing. I don't get it. But anyways, here we go. Here's what I asked.
Tord is here, and I want to know, what is one song you used to listen to as a young adult, your younger self, that you still find a way to listen to the song today? So it's a song that you liked back then that you listen to till today, like still today. I want to know. Let us know in the chat.
The devil went down Georgia.
Devil went down to Georgia.
Wow.
That was a quick answer when it doesn't work.
Wow. I got many that I still listen to today. So, one that I always go back to is Stargazer by Rainbow.
Rainbow. That's a good band. You talked about that one before. That band
came out in '76. I don't know. That song I love. I got 3 copies of the album. I got it on CD. I got it on cassette. I got 3 copies. I got a original copy, and then I got one I remastered 180 gram.
Wow.
It's very special to me. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's one I always go back to.
Nice.
It's about wizards and demons.
Wow, interesting topic of the song.
Yes.
Yes.
It that's all I got to say about that.
All right. What about KJ?
Oh, well, pretty much I've always been into if it comes down to like choosing like my choice of like stuff, I'm gonna immediately first go to like some 80s rock, you know. And if I'm just not feeling 80s rock at the time, you know, I might go with a little ska, you know, a little third wave ska movement, you know, Squirrel Nut Zippers. Maybe from there I'll go to some punk, you know, and listen to the Ramones or
the Tubes. White punks on dope.
Oh, I can go in just about every direction. And right now, like I'm kind of like feeling kind of ornery, so you can feed me a little Rammstein right now.
Rammstein. That's a very unrated band. They are very cool. I was actually in Rammstein, so it was super fast.
Yeah. I was like a little teeny tiny toddler.
Yep.
Yep. Rammstein. Yes, they're a great band.
What about Hellwheeler?
I mean, you've already shown some of my childhood music, at least my teenage years, today. Because both the CDs you got, it's obviously not those ones exactly, but Nickelback and Linkin Park were both quite frequent played ones. Of course, I had to endure a lot of Cliff Richard as well while I was growing up. My mother's love for him. I did not quite, what's the word, agree with. But hey, you know,
I'm trying to imagine who Cliff Richard is. I can just Google it.
I'm assuming you've never heard of him, heard Cliff Richard then. I'm trying to think what one of his most well-known songs are. But I mean, I think he's still trying to sing today, but he's definitely one that you kind of go, mate, you've aged out now. Your voice is gone. Like, just stop.
Kenny Turkey says, I don't know about a single song, so I go back to, but there were the albums I love to always play. Like he loves playing albums.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same for me. I'm not really. There wasn't really a song in particular. It's more the albums and just sort of the artists in general that I would listen to.
Just give me back by just get me
Ludacris.
Just give me Get Back by Ludacris when I feel like fighting. Oh yeah.
All right.
So one song that you guys heard on this channel several times when my phone accidentally went wrong. One of my favorite songs. There's a couple songs like I like going to, but one song I like a lot is My Own Worst Enemy by Lit. Tell me why sleeping with my clothes on tonight, waking up in the front yard tonight. You know that song. You know the song.
I do indeed.
Yeah. I do.
For some reason, I find myself singing it after every show.
It's probably because you hear it about every show when my phone goes off. Like I even turned it down today because I don't want it to go off again.
To go off, terrible.
Well, I don't want I don't want to get copyright stricken because my phone decides to ring and I can't mute myself in time.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, back in when FM was new, back in the early 70s, late 60s, or FM was new. The FM stations, they played whole albums from side A and side B, and then that's what they did. It was called album rock. There was one station in Reno called KGLR.
Yeah, they couldn't do that today because back then they didn't have ways to record everything like we do now.
Right. And great.
Also, the reason why, as well, is a lot of the stations earlier were dealing with a market that was a lot harder to get the new stuff out nationally as the way they do now. So I imagine that. I was just saying, I imagine that you can spend a lot more time on one album.
Right. Mugenfool, you were having Discord issues this morning because Discord was a massive site-wide this morning.
Yeah, I had problems on Discord too this morning.
I didn't have a problem out of my Discord.
Well, you probably didn't get on it as fast as everybody else did, early as everybody else did.
Probably not.
My Discord did start giving me a whole bunch of notifications, but I didn't check it.
Yeah, 2 days ago there was a flyer on top of the website when you went to Discord reminding you on the 8th we're going to be doing a site-wide update, and so we might experience difficulties with Discord during these hours. They didn't tell you the exact hours. But when my Discord is giving me issues, I'm like, oh, it's the update, so it's going to take a bit. So I was worried I wasn't going to be able to send you guys links for a minute. I mean, the only two people I'd be able to send links is kjcowboydan and MTG HILLBILLY, and that's because they're actually on Facebook.
Yep. I hardly ever get on with my Facebook, though.
No, but I would have messaged you, and you'd be like, okay.
True.
Yeah. I have Facebook Messenger on my phone.
But you don't have Facebook, huh?
I have Facebook. We're friends.
We're friends.
Yeah, we
are.
So therefore, and then KJ could just send it to me.
That's right. We need to send everything to Hellwheeler about KJ so she can get the full scoop of what's really behind the mask.
So I got a question.
What's up?
It's a music question.
It's
What point in time did you stop buying new music?
Well, let's just say a lot of my music when I was a kid was not really bought. Wink, wink. But the last album I really bought. Right?
Talk about Napster.
We're in that era, but the last album I really bought was American Idiot. But the album before that, I bought American Idiot and I bought System of Down Toxicity, which are one or two albums I'd love to get back.
That's good because the last music I bought was, it was like in 19, well, it's probably 2000 was the last album I bought. and I don't even remember what it was. But I haven't bought music from then because I inherited my friend's collection.
Right. I remember I helped you sort a lot of it.
Yes, I sold a lot of it.
Which I did get Weird Al Yankovic's Essential album from you from helping you out.
Love the Essentials album.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, so I tried to. I'll be fair. You know, he helped me with garage sales, and he got half the profits. So that was nice. He helped me a lot. So.
Well, yeah, you couldn't do a lot there, and I came to California to help you for a bit.
Yeah,
you know, that was like several months of helping you, and the yard sale was a fun thing to do.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, you did sell all your 36 or not your 36, your small albums, your small records,
45s. Yeah,
your 45s,
I don't like 45s. Yeah. I see no point in it.
45.
I never did. Anybody know what a 45 is? It's just small.
They needed that big old hole thing to put in order to play them. You know, I'm like, why do I need to have a plug to be able to play a friggin' record?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, and then, you know, in the 80s, they got away with the 78 speeds. You know, they did make some. There's some, you know, off brands that put the 78 speed on there, but. You know, I don't know how many people, like I have some albums at 78 speed that I can't play, and they're from the 30s and 40s. I don't know if they're worth anything. Some of them are worth, you know.
All right.
They're from Superfast's grandmother. But anyway, next. Let's go.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG on you game. Rise, creep, rise. Building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Wrong bumper, but we'll take it. We'll take it. That was the bumper to the shill section. But I clicked the wrong bumper. But still, we're going to get to the topic of the day. We have an interesting topic of the day. The topic of the day is... we love our creep. The creep is growing. And the creep is growing tortoises in the wild. We are a bunch of tortoises in the wild. We are at 683 subscribers and growing. We have the OGs like James Willis, Savannah Lions, Hillbilly, Metamonk. And we have newer people like Backwoods Collector, Cowboy kjcowboydan, Hellwheeler, and more people to list. We have
Cowbelldan.
He's renamed at the moment. He's a bell. Mm-hmm. But please continue.
We have so many subscribers and fans of the channel that we love, like people who love watching the shows, participating with the show. We have members of the channel, people who support the channel just a little more extra, just like those people who send mail days and fun stuff. Like we have a vibrant community of people. We have people who love to add a little segments to the show because you all rock. And I want to thank you personally. Thank you for the channel growth and you making the channel great. You make life great, and I want to show my appreciation by dedicating this live to you all, to all of you who help build the channel and help us reach our goals. Let's get more into this because that's how it goes. See, there is a subject. It's about subscriber and viewer appreciation.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Cane Checker says, could you do next time you want to get rid of a large chunk of your music library, just send it to me, could you, dude?
I got a lot. Yes, I do. Well, Superfast is going to inherit it.
Superfast Tortoise is going to inherit a lot of music. Wow, 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 wow. Because I'm rocking the suburbs. Yeah.
But you got to get the media to play it on. You have to get
appreciate tcgdude. That's right. What's up?
No,
you just got to be good. You got to do good. You got to have a good time. The viewers make the show. Let's look at some of the things that have happened on the show. We've had 2 auctions that were successful. Sponsored, not technically sponsored, but he's the one who, I say sponsored because he's the one who backed up the goods, was Cane Shaker, James Willis, for sponsoring the 2 big auctions we've had in our lifetime. We have had the exponential growth. We had great episodes of MTG3 that happened, which I need to get back to when I get my stuff fixed. But yeah. We've had great success. We had great people join the show. We had Hillbilly join the show first, kjcgdude later on. Then we got kjcowboydan and Hellwheeler, who are just frequently regulars here. We built up, and they've built up good people. We had mugenfools on the show every once in a while. tcgdude hops in, Cane Shaker who hops in, Time Capsule who hops in, Karma who hops in, Mana Monk, Backwoods Collector, Mrs. Hillbilly. Like when we got people like Luke who jump on every once in a while. We have a great following of people for the morning show.
Yep.
Yeah. I've seen it grow from, not from the very beginning, but from the early days. I mean, it is morphed into something bigger than it started out with, which is
true.
Good.
It's true.
It is true.
We're rocking out. That's right.
It's good having an international audience, which is awesome.
Well, man, we have fun times. Like tonight's Wednesday, we're going to play some video games. We get some regular viewers on the Wednesday show. Some people who chat up on the show is like playing the game because like tonight we're going to play some more Transformers Devastation. I'm trying to beat that game. It's so fun.
I watched you play part of it the other day. I couldn't understand you trying to turn into a truck and break through a wall.
It's just a mechanic in the game where you have to constantly go between a truck and a robot to do power moves. They really put the transforming as a mechanic in the game.
Yeah, I noticed that, but you kept on smashing into a wall, and then finally you broke through, and then you went to the next level, right?
Oh, that was like one of those boss fights. So that was weird. I was like I had to break through a wall to get to this orb, and this orb was stolen before we can get to it. Then we had to go capture the orb. All stuff. I mean, I don't want to get spoilers for those people who haven't seen it. But there is a playlist out there with my games played on there. The only sad thing is there was like a small segment of me playing this one segment that I didn't realize OBS crashed and stopped streaming my game.
Curses!
But I like the dual monitor setup, even though I don't technically have 2 monitors. Well, I got my monitor on my laptop. I have like a TV that I can connect my capture card to. Makes playing video games a lot better. Like having a bigger screen to play on instead of this screen that's like this big is a lot better to play on.
Oh yeah, the bigger screen, the more immersed you feel. I I've got another monitor I could use and make, but I don't have the room for 2 monitors in my deck. Well, I guess I could.
But thanks to but I wouldn't have the setup and stuff if other thanks to my viewers and people who helped me grow to the channel, get to this extent. And the appreciation I get from the viewers and subscribers, like Savannah Lion sent a Christmas card this year to my house, a Christmas card from the Netherlands. All right,
wow,
cool,
nice.
One expensive transaction. Like it's not like bank busting expensive, but $12 for a piece of cardboard just to get to me. He really thought of me and really put his heart into it.
Yep.
Wow, that's awesome.
That was really cool. He gave me a little pinata card. That was a secret layer card in it. That was interesting. And
I'm sorry, I've been playing way too much Minecraft. And when you said he sent you a postcard from the Netherlands, all I heard was he sent you a postcard from the Nether. And I'm thinking to myself, so a lot of square blocks and piglins in the background. Okay.
I think that might be your hint that you need to lay off the Minecraft a little.
Just a little, because the Netherlands is where the Lord of the Rings was filmed.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. I was just like,
You're just talking about how addicted you are to Minecraft. And you probably need to see a professional about that because
probably. I just heard. I'm like, what? I got sent a postcard from the Nether.
right. You probably close your eyes and dream about the Minecraft, and you probably eat, sleep, and live Minecraft by now.
How many blocks does it need to make a Minecraft card? How many trees are we going to have to go chop down to make this happen?
All right.
Which we all know we chop a tree down with a pickaxe, not an axe, of course.
So, did the card have a Hobbit village on it?
No.
That would have been so cool.
No, the pinata is from Fortnite. It was like a Fortnite Secret Lair card.
That's pretty cool.
But he's in from the Nether because it's never boring there.
See, like here we go. I'll show you the card. Supply line.
Ooh, nice art.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Awesome. The pylon. Wow.
Artifact spells you cast cost one less to cast.
Yep. This is a fun little card. It means a lot. He spent the time and money just to send it to me. He didn't even tell me it was coming. He just sent it and it arrived in the mail one day. I'm like, what's this?
Oh.
Like
nice.
if it literally didn't say sent from the Netherlands on the back, I would never guess who it was from. But when I opened the card, his name was in the card. I'm like, it's
when I see something like that, most of the time it's a bill.
Yeah, true.
I don't get too many bills from the Netherlands.
Yeah. No. Right.
Well, would they name anybody Bill in the Netherlands? That's the question.
Oh, yeah. But I appreciate everybody, who does what they can to help out. I mean, I'm not rich by any means, and usually I'm pretty poor. But lately, I shouldn't say lately, but there are times I get lucky, and people help out the channel that progress me. That progress the show, that progress of what we do, because I appreciate the viewers here. I appreciate the people in my life, the people who help out. You gotta appreciate everything and not take it for granted, hillbilly.
Hillbilly.
I just wanted to make it sound like you take something for granted.
That must be an inside joke.
It's not even an inside joke. It's just at the spur of the moment, random.
You know who else does, right?
Whoa.
A geologist. They always take things for granted.
Oh, snaps.
Darn, accidental humor.
One day I can make it through an episode without being, attacked with these terrible, terrible puns.
This wouldn't be the Super Fast Tour Show if you didn't at least hear one pun a day.
Hey.
That's funny.
Did you know? I went bald because one day I was sitting down and I watched a group of rabbits jump backwards in line. That was my receding hairline.
Oh, it took me a second, but I got it. I was. I saw his hair run.
That was bad. That's really bad.
Jess doesn't like the puns, and I know why. It's the reason why is because there's not enough punctuation.
Oh my god. You're gonna lose
I just don't have a response.
Well, you know what they got there, though, KJ? They got a lot of work.
You know what? We should start writing our puns on a whiteboard because I believe these puns are remarkable.
Yeah, I do too.
I need saving. Anyone, can you help me here, please?
Quick, hurry up, go to your closest pub and have a pint.
Well, let's see. We got a hillbilly who dosses down moonshine like no other. He's like Popeye the Sailor Man with moonshine.
Wow. Moonshine. Yes.
And we have Hellwheeler who thinks she's a speed demon when she drinks down a pint, that she can go faster than the average person.
That's why I drink water. It ain't actually water.
Hey, with these speedy wheels, I can go faster than an average person anyway.
Right.
An average walking person.
Right. And not to be cynical, but going downhill, you can definitely go faster than the average person on wheels.
Oh, yes. I also can stop a lot faster than other people when you get to the bottom of the hill, when I fall into the hedge, wall, or whatever item is at the bottom.
Right.
But I do get it down there quicker.
Well, I just do hope where you live, there's not a lot of hills that you have to worry about.
Thankfully, not too many. There is when I visit my parents, because we live on top of the hill there.
Oh, because your parents live uphill both ways, right?
Yes. We my parents live on a combination of hills, so that one's more fun.
And do they have eyes?
No, my lord. Do the hills have eyes? You know, the potato hill have eyes.
They're alive with the sound of music.
Oh, wow.
The hills are alive with the sound of
music.
I'm sorry, Jack.
This whole show has just gone off the track.
Right. Why can't you guys just appreciate the viewers and everything? Just appreciate them. I mean, think about the viewers who subscribe to your channels and follow you on YouTube's and Twitch, you know. You got some awesome people in the community who do lots of amazing stuff.
Indeed.
Yep.
Who are you? I mean,
don't remind them that they're subscribed, because they might unsubscribe from me, and I don't want that.
Well, maybe if you had it set up where, you know, if you get like 100 subscribers, your head will explode on live on screen, live on camera.
I am going to be getting a new VTuber model soon, so it's going to offer up more options.
It's going to offer more options of VTuber. You know, the problem with only being ahead, KJ, the only problem with being ahead is that every time someone gives you a compliment, it just goes nowhere but to the head. You know, I mean, that's a problem. Like, you can't even say, "Hey, you're a nice guy," and you'd be like, "Oh, he must really think I'm one swell guy."
One swell guy. That's right. His head swells with everything that's nice is said about him.
And that's right. Right. Like he takes compliments like a fish drinks water. I don't know if fish really drink water because they live in water.
They do drink water. They do drink.
I've never asked.
I never asked either. I never asked.
Next time I meet a fish, that's the first thing I'm going to ask.
Well, I had a aquarium hobby for many years, from like mid 90s till I moved up here, and I had 3 fish tanks. I had a 60-gallon tank and then a 30-gallon tank. And as I got sicker and sicker, it was harder and harder for me to take care of them. So I had a Pelosomus, which started out at 2 inches, and I donated when I gave it to the fish store to sell, not to sell, but to it was 15 inches long.
Nice.
You know, and so it lived over 10 years.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I know a lot about fish, not saltwater fish, which I wanted a saltwater tank, but you know, you got to have a big tank for saltwater. But here I go, taking the show off track again. I'm sorry.
Too much saltwater.
Well, if you ever got one as a present, I bet you'd say tanks.
Look, all I know is Dad was just telling us that he raised the fish from a little minnow to a full square meal, and he gave the food away for no reason.
That's right. Well, I didn't give it away no reason. I had to get rid of my. I gave my tank to my niece, and so I couldn't
all
have
I'm saying
it.
is you could have ate the fish.
It wasn't one of those fish you could eat.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to eat a Pecostomus. They don't have they're
bottom eaters.
Yeah,
they're Yeah, they're like catfish. I don't really like catfish.
They're worse than catfish.
Yes, they're worse than catfish.
I don't know. You're worse than catfish. Saying the worse than catfish. You're saying the worse than catfish. What's worse than catfish? A dogfish.
Dogfish. That's right.
It has more bite.
That's right.
More bite.
All right. But anyways, thinking about the fish. Want to share? Want to know? Let our subscribers know and our viewership know that we love them. They're amazing. They're awesome. And
don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the strategies, and the flares. Supervised tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
whoa. So backwards today. Right?
Ooh, backwards.
We're going to the shill section, the real section where we shill the things that we talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. It's so quiet. Hellwheeler's so quiet, but she's bouncing.
My ears needed a bit of freedom, so I had to adjust my headset. I have yet to get a mic. It is part of this year's things I need still to improve my my setup, which will be to eventually get a dedicated mic, so I don't have it on my headset. But otherwise, yes, my ears want an itch, and then I bounce away.
You got the headsets with cat ears on them?
No, I do not. I do have a set on my throne wish list, though. If you want to buy me a set of headphones that have cat ears on them. Otherwise, maybe once I have separated my microphone and my headset, then I can go looking for a perfect set of cat ear headphones. But, tonight, though, it is podcast night. So I will let Dan say more on that so that he has something to say, because I'm nice. Otherwise, tomorrow I will be continuing my journey through Mass Effect, the first time I've ever played the series. So if you want to see a newbie's experience of that trilogy, I'm currently working my way through the first one at the moment. And on Friday, we have a special episode of Question Chaos as we are interviewing a member of our community, one that has put up over 650 ideas for cards.
Wow.
And still counting. They're still going. So yeah, that's what we've got coming up for the rest of this short week.
Sounds awesome. So make sure you go over to her channel, hit that subscribe button. Links in the chat below. And here we go, rolling over to the head in a jar.
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. kjcowboydan here. I see that you guys have been really good heads this past couple of days. And in order to reward you for that, Jesse and I are going to have a procrastinating across the ocean tonight. That's not much of a reward, I know, but hear me out. Hear me out. We're going to be talking about things that's been bothering Jesse, called snow.
Snow.
The evil villain of Jesse Hellwheeler.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to support her cause by talking about snow. And while we have a conversation about snow, chat is going to place buckets of water behind her walkway. What? We're not doing that? Oh, sorry.
You're not going to turn her sidewalk into an ice rink.
Hey, you know,
procrastinating across the ocean tonight at 7:30 Central. I mean, 7 o'clock Central.
7 o'clock Central.
So we're going to scroll over to Billy.
Hey, everybody. 736 subs. Unbelievable. But I just want to give a special shout out to all my subscribers, all my channel members. Thank you. Appreciate you. And I will be streaming again this afternoon. I want to try to climb that ladder. Now, as far as tomorrow goes, it will be a morning stream, but there will be no afternoon stream. That but it will be a short coming out tomorrow afternoon. And that's really all I have to show for today.
Alrighty. Look at me. Look at you.
Look at me. First of all, I want to say I want to send all our prayers and thoughts to the people of Southern California with those massive fires going on down there. There's now 3 of them, and it's affected tens of thousands of people. So I want to give our prayers and thoughts to them. And the song of the day is from Billy Joel, 52nd Street. And it is my life, which is your life. And it's just about our lives. That's it. And I wish everybody, support the channels on here. It's a good thing. And happy birthday to you, Hillbilly. And then after that, I'm going to pass it on to Super Fast.
Thank you, kjcowboydan.
Super fast, Tortoise. We're going to go play some video games later on tonight. You're going to have a fight because the Tortoise is going to play it right because he's going to play some Transformers, robots in disguise, Transformers. It's Autobots versus Decepticons, Okay, I'm not a music video. But yeah, we're going to have fun tonight. We're going to have a great time tonight. We're going to have a blast tonight. I hope you can join the show tonight. I got to figure out dinner by that time, honestly. But it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good time with that. I want to thank everybody for being on the show, who's been on the show, and everybody who's been in chat and hanging out with us. You guys rock. You guys rule. And I want to remind you, if you haven't remembered, that you are loved. Someone's thinking about you. And if you can, make someone's day a little bit brighter today. If that's a possibility, you should do it. And if you're going to play some Magic the Gathering tonight, remember, my friends, to play wise.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flair. Super fast Tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes. Shall some go the Tortoise way. He's the one to watch, the king of MTG